Where's Freeze?
He's in the museum. Penguin's got him.
Oh no! Where have they gone? Could it be that while you were out doing what you do, I, the Riddler, snuck in and took all those poor, stupid fools?
Riddler's loose in Arkham City. He's taken the guards from the church hostage, and he gave me a device to decode his riddles. They lead to map references within Arkham City. I'll let you know how I get on.
Hi everybody, Riskmonger here. Welcome back to Batman Return to Arkham City.
I'm sorry. This was all my fault.
Don't beat yourself up, Eddie Burlow. It's Eddie Nigma's fault that we're in this predicament. The Riddler wants me to spend my time finding his trophies and solving his puzzles, such as this one. Bang, bang, order in the court. We got a hint for that one when we first entered this room, but I'm going to be solving these periodically as I continue my journey through Arkham City. And remember the first time we left the courthouse?
30 days have September.
We overheard some of Two-Face's thugs talking about somebody locked inside a cell down in the basement.
All the rest have 31.
As you can see, my bat closed captioning system has already figured out who that is.
28 aside.
That's right, Julian Day, the calendar man.
Till leap year gives us 29.
I guess this used to be his base of operations until Two-Face took it over.
On Christmas Day, the Red Man comes. A bloody X marks the spot.
Is that a calendar with a bunch of dates circled?
What do you want for Christmas, Batman? A new toy? A car, maybe? Will you sit with your family and enjoy the season? Or will you stand in front of me?
Joke's on you, because I don't have any family. I mean, unless you count Alfred and Robin and Oracle, Lucius Fox, Nightwing. Alright, you get the point.
30 days has November, April, June,
And this calendar-obsessed supervillain has been known to plot his crimes around obscure holidays. At least thanks to him, I never forget to buy Alfred a card for National Butler Appreciation Day.
Every 4 years, got it right.
And while we're here, let's see if we can get that trophy that was locked in the cell next to him. That looks like a fuse box that I'll have to power up somehow. And I think I remembered seeing... Yep, there's an arc of exposed electricity there. So check this out. If I throw my remote batarang through it, I can power that up with an electrical charge. And it's just a matter of navigating this... Nope. Let me try that again. This is a good opportunity to use the expanded controls that weren't available in Arkham Asylum. As you can see, I can slow it down with the brake. There we go. Doors open, boys. And this room is probably pretty smelly, so let's grab that trophy from afar. And the remote control batarang was an upgrade that I had to earn back in Arkham Asylum. But as you can see, it comes standard in my utility belt here in Arkham City. So now let's head back outside. Alright, back in Park Row, I have my primary objective highlighted. And there's a weak wall up ahead, across the alley. As long as we're taking some time to pick up Riddler trophies, I might as well see if there's one behind here. Alright, there's a pink Catwoman trophy up on the ceiling. And I'm guessing what we're looking for is behind that blast door.
This Joker go find Freeze himself.
He ain't gonna live that long. You saw him.
I say we stay out of sight. Try and keep warm. Look out, it's Batman!
How did that guy see me? Oh, there he is.
Come on, Bat! Come fight me!
Alright. You sure that's what you want?
Come on! What are you waiting for?
Just trying to make my way around here. Ugh, come on.
Chicken!
No, I'm not chicken. I'm just stuck. Here we go.
Bat's here!
Nice tactical roll, and I guess I could have followed that up with a strike, but I always prefer to let my opponents make the first move. That's like leaving up blue mana for a counterspell in Magic the Gathering. And that reminds me of a funny story. I once went to a charity Magic tournament as my alter ego Bruce Wayne. And as we were shuffling up our decks, my opponent and I got to chatting, and I asked him what he thought of the Arkham games, just to take the temperature of the public. And he replied, I never really got into them. I don't really like combat systems based on counters. And so to that I responded, I guess you must not like playing with blue mana. And his response was nothing. completely silent, like I just spoke to him in Klingon. I thought it was a pretty good joke, but oh well. Check this out. I'm about to finish this entire combat in a single free-flow combo. Or as they say in Mortal Kombat, flawless victory. Alright, let's reestablish our objective.
Augmented reality training online.
Don't care about that now. Not when there's a Riddler hostage to rescue. And I know I should probably be heading straight to the museum to rescue Mr. Freeze, since he is my only hope of finding a cure for my infected Joker blood. But I've got a pretty high constitution modifier. I could probably stave off the negative effects for a while.
What about Catwoman? We wait.
Run, he's here!
I was not able to sneak up on this group of henchmen, so I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. And this group looks like a combination of Joker henchmen and some unaffiliated inmates. They're in the orange jumpsuits. Maybe Joker's crew was on a recruiting mission.
Batman!
And looks like some more guys joining the party. So let's switch things up. That was a combo batarang. Not the easiest thing to see. And looks like just 5 of them left. Sock. Kick. Ah. Tried to counter after that guy was done swinging. I guess I can't be perfect in all of my fights. Oop. Wrist grab. Flip. Break that guy's wrist Aikido style. And then a big kidney punch. Whoop. Whiffed with that uppercut there. That one connected. Backhand strike. There's a ground takedown. Ooh, punch right in the balls. I like to go for the head whenever possible. Oh, here comes somebody else. And check out the baseball slide.
It is him! Kill him!
Uh-oh. Oh, man. That could have looked so cool. And all these upgrades I'm getting shows you why it's important to take the time to fight even these low-level henchmen.
Heard the Riddler was back. Looks like they were right.
Alright, let's see what I should get next. And I was debating picking up the Sonic Batarang for my last upgrade, so let's get that one right now. That should help me in my next Predator encounter. It allows me to lure a henchman to a specific location so that I can set a trap for them. And looks like there's the location of Riddler's hostage. Very subtle. Giant question mark spray painted on a brick wall. Sounds pretty hollow to me. So I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll kick the wall in. That's how that goes, right?
So you decided to finally show up, did you?
Let them go, Riddler. They're innocent.
Don't be stupid, Dark Knight. They wouldn't find themselves in the predicament they are currently in if they had tried to think just a few steps ahead now, would they? Now, if you solve the room ahead and 4 other equally challenging ones, you save them. If you don't, then they die. And we'll see if society crumbles at their passing.
You're insane.
No, that would imply either mental illness or derangement. I suffer from neither. Oh, and yes, I can see you, Batman, and I look forward to watching you fail.
Who didn't see that coming? I'm guessing this has something to do with the question mark-shaped button I saw while I was looking around earlier. That sounds promising.
Well done, Dark Knight. You figured out how to open a door.
Hey, Batman! You've got to help me!
Alright, there's a medic suspended above what looks like an electrified floor. And another one of those buttons across the room.
Oh, very good, Batman. I see you have begun to understand this room. Bathe in the glory of your primitive conquest.
Over
Be
here!
your last.
Alright, there's another one on the other side. Seems pretty straightforward.
It's the Enigma Show.
Uh-oh, that didn't work. I'm running out of time. Oh, hey, looks like I'm standing on a safe space.
I hope you don't think that all of my puzzles will be that simple.
Get me off this thing!
Alright, there's another one. And let's try this one again. Alright. And I wonder how Riddler had the time and manpower to set up these elaborate death traps. He doesn't seem like the kind of supervillain that employs a large army of henchmen. And if you've been paying attention, you should know that this one activates the elevator. And this is the perfect height to glide to that central platform.
Don't feel too pleased with yourself, Dark Knight. That room was one of the easy ones.
Hold tight.
And no argument there, that one did seem fairly simple. Stuck the landing.
625925. 625925. That's what he told me to tell you. I don't know what it means, but he said he'd kill the others if I didn't tell you exactly what he said. Why doesn't he just tell you what he wants?
Because he's insane.
You don't say.
Alright, so now I have these numbers, and...
They sound like a radio frequency.
That's correct, Don. The inmates are running wild, and there are reports that the turf war on the ground has escalated.
And the first number was 625. That's the one on the right. And it doesn't seem right. No, maybe the x-axis is supposed to go first. That's the number on the bottom. And then the y-axis is second. Not close enough. Here we go.
Too soon, Dark Knight. The missing ingredient to finding hostages is secrets, and you don't have enough.
So I guess I'll have to find some more trophies and solve more riddles if I want to continue.
You saved my life, Batman. I owe you.
Hey, don't mention it. And, shouldn't I have told that guy to go back to the church or something? That's what I told Eddie Burlow in the courthouse. And hey, if I'm looking for Riddler trophies, this could be a good place to start. I always confuse those two buttons. Alright, now that that's tagged, let's see if I can figure out how to open that cage. Looks like there's a wire connected to that building that... Oh, hey! Another Riddler informant. I'd like to interrogate him before moving on.
So, if Joker dies, is Penguin taking over?
No, I am.
I know you work for Riddler.
How? I mean, yes! Please, don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything.
There was never any doubt in my mind.
And I think I've done enough Riddler work for now. It's time to return to my primary objective, which is located to the left of my current location. So let's grapnel boost away. Oop, didn't get quite enough height on that one. And, I mean, as long as I'm here...
Please. We will. Just as soon as you tell us where Freeze is hanging out.
Bunch of flashing question mark buttons.
How the hell should I know where he is?
I'm guessing I want to hit that last one when they're all lit up.
No.
Then tell us where he is.
Let's throw it now.
I don't know where he is.
Too late.
But I can ask around.
Now.
See if anyone else
And the
knows anything.
third one is lit up.
Okay, that might work.
Alright.
Thank God. Hurt him some more, and then let him go.
Let's see if I can find out where those thugs
We need
are.
to know you'll come
Nope.
back. This way, you'll know what's waiting if you try and screw us over.
Detective mode does not give me their location, so moving on. And hey, look at that, the Ace Chemicals
We should
building.
take him.
I'm guessing that's an answer to one of Enigma's riddles.
No.
What?
We wait
One of these days I'm gonna get that
what?
right.
for Two-Face to give the order.
Close to that.
He's
Whoa!
still the
Oh.
boss.
Two-Face is gone. He ran away after
get
Batman
onto
and
another
Catwoman
building.
kicked his ass. Remember?
That's just what he wants these chumps to think. He'll be back. And until then, we wait and watch.
Really? There we go. Acing the chemistry test will illuminate you. And I'm not going to pause the game to read all these city stories. I'd rather not interrupt the in-game plot any further.
Looks like Penguin's stepping up security.
Whoa,
That museum of his is like a fortress already.
that sounds relevant.
True. I guess the bat being here has freaked him out a little.
Looks like there's another weak wall on that monorail car.
Penguin's a chicken. That's funny. I never figured he was a companion. What's funny? 7 hours. Penguin, chicken. They're both birds.
Both idiots. Now shut up and let's work out a plan that keeps us alive and doesn't involve birds.
Now, skipping ahead a bit. And if you noticed, Hugo Strange just said we have 7 hours,
Freaking North Pole.
which is plenty of time to mess around with some side missions. As we glide to the
We
museum
just
now.
take some.
Whoa,
You stupid or what?
Think about it. We open up this crate and take a big hit of that sweet Titan, and then no one can tell us what to do. Not the Joker, not Two-Face, no one.
Did you see what that crap did to Joker?
You took a lot, though, right?
Who knows? I'm happy just guarding it for the boss. No way do I want to be turned into some mutant freak and then die.
And there's one of the Titan containers that Bane was talking about. Next to a ringing phone nearby. Alright, let's see if I can get these two with a double takedown.
This Titan container is well protected.
Whoop.
The only way to destroy it is to use explosive gel.
One thing it's not well protected by is competent henchmen. That guy had absolutely no peripheral vision. And that phone is still ringing, but before I investigate that, let's destroy this Titan container. Let's hope that stuff doesn't get released into the atmosphere.
I need to find and destroy the rest of the Titan containers.
But for now, looks like that phone is still going. I wonder why that henchman's not picking it up. Let's get him with a ledge takedown. Grab him with the bat claw. Toss him over the edge. I was able to anchor that to the railing in one swift motion.
Hello, Batman. Do you recognize my voice?
Victor Zsasz.
In the flesh. I'm so happy you remember me. I'll never forget you. I've got a special game planned, Batman. A game just for you. Ring, ring.
Alright, I smell another side mission. But for now, let's grab that Riddler trophy inside that building. Victor Zsasz, of course, played a fairly significant role back in Arkham Asylum. That explosion could have been caused by anybody. Alright, now I really should get back to the museum so that... Wait a minute. There's another trophy next to a pressure plate. There's another plate on the building across the street.
Once I'd like to switch
And
places
a
with
third
that
one
lucky
on the
bastard.
building that I was just next to. So I think I have an idea about how to get that one. Wait, what? Another one? There's one on every rooftop. Alright, let's just see if I can figure out how to get this one. And another ringing phone? Alright, let's focus. Only one distraction at a time. Okay, looks like a question mark shaped button on that wall on the other side of that vent. So this looks like a job for another remote controlled battery. Nope, not that. There we go. If I fly this far enough out, I can U-turn it
People on an
and
empty
guide it
stomach.
into this. Alright, well, computer, increase speed 580%. Okay, no reason you need to see me keep screwing up in real time.
That Ivy Witch gives me the creeps and some kind of weird rash every time I go near her plants.
Alright, now that I finally have the lay of the land, this should be pretty easy. Get into this tunnel to the left, slow it down as I turn the corner, and here we go. Whew. Took me long enough. Let's grab that with... whatever.
Days. Who's running this show?
Okay, so now for this other trophy. I'm going to need to touch all three of those pressure plates without touching the ground in between. So if I hit that one and then glide off the wall towards the second one. Now it's just a question of sticking the landing. Got it. I guess that guy did not hear all the beeping behind him. And just as we get to my favorite musical phrase, smash that guy's face into the pavement. Alright, who else wants some? Nobody? Alright. Finally heading towards the museum.
Really think Batman will come here? Maybe. Who cares, though? Penguin's got crap in his museum that'll keep him and all the other freaks away. You think? Sure. We got military-grade weapons, we got high-tech equipment that can stop an army, and we've got one evil-looking son of a bitch making sure that we win. Hope you're right. Of course I am. And anyway, if Batman finds his way into the museum, Penguin's got plenty more
Alright,
up
that
his
guy's looking
sleeve.
at me.
You've seen the stuff in there. It's insane.
Okay, let's see if I can make a mad dash for it. Okay, he didn't see me. So I should be able to sneak up from behind him. Thin their ranks a little. Oh, boys!
It's the bat.
You guys want some too? Alright, you first. Always like to start things off with a counter. Hit that guy with the wrong side of the bat.
We have positive ID on Batman. He's kicking all kinds of ass down there.
I sure am.
Target Batman has disappeared. have no vision.
Wait, what happened? I didn't go anywhere. Guess I got a little distracted by that.
Arkham City's gonna be your grave.
Again, using the handle of the bat. Batman just does not like to use the barrel. Maybe he's thinking if he swung the bat the way it was intended to be used, he'd do too much lasting damage to these henchmen. Alright, for this last guy, let's finish it off with a combo batarang. At close range. Oh no. It's another phone. Alright, fine. Fine, let's do it.
Speak.
Oh, Batman, you sound impatient. That is good. That is very good. You'll need that to solve my little game. You may have heard that I have been providing salvation to the mindless drones lucky enough to answer my calls.
Hardly salvation. You've been killing them.
That's a question of perspective. For example, from where I'm standing, I can see 3 little piggies just waiting for me to cure them of life. From their perspective, I'd imagine they see things differently.
If you hurt them, Zsasz, I will hunt you down.
I bet you will. But first, a little game. Right now, somewhere in Arkham City, there's a phone ringing. I know it's a big place, but you need to find it. Take too long, and I kill these piggies. And don't try anything clever. I had a friend help me bounce the signal through every relay from here to Bloodhaven. You'll never find me. Now hang up that phone and start running. Ring, 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 ring.
Alright, so I have to make my way across Arkham City with a time limit. And those of you familiar with this game will notice that I'm combining 2 parts of the gameplay here.
Did I ever tell you about my first kill, Batman?
Time to do that now.
No. As I am sure you are aware, my parents were dead and I was rich. So rich I could have anything I wanted, but of course, all I wanted was them back. I now know that that was impossible, of course, that their death served a higher purpose. But back then, I had yet to experience the joy of cold steel cutting through warm flesh. I had no idea how I could save these people from the relentless misery of their existence.
You should have stayed that way.
Really? Then I'll stop now. Find another telephone, Batman. Goodbye.
Alright, so that was part 1 of that mission.
This isn't
Whoa.
looking good, is it?
Nope. It sounds like Joker's people are looking for Mr. Freeze.
Really? I didn't even know he was in here.
Alright, this looks like the political prisoner camp that I saw earlier.
What the?
I guess it makes sense for Riddler to hide a trophy in here. It looks like there's another one behind that fence. See if I can grab that. What the hell? Oh, automated gun turret. That'll do it. Let's just save that one for later. And, wait, is that another ringing phone? Yep, same one as before.
Answer my phone and answer it quick, Batman.
And while I'm scanning for the next phone, notice that this music is the overworld combat theme from Arkham Asylum.
I think I will continue my story. I was rich and alone, but not for long, of course. I took to gambling, or maybe it took to me. If only I had been good at it. I may not be where I am today. As my life spiraled out of control, I desperately formed a plan. A plan to win back my parents' money and be happy again. It didn't work, of course. Plans like that never do. But as I stood outside the Iceberg Lounge on that hot summer night, I remember feeling something. Hope, maybe.
Alright, made it. And those guys are waiting for me? And there's a Riddler informant. And I've leveled up. There's a lot going on here. And what's more, I'm running out of time before the end of this episode.
Time to retire,
And you know the cape stun works well to keep those informants off guard. And as usual, I'll have to be careful with these takedowns. Redirect out of the way.
the bat.
I don't want to knock out the guy that I'll have to interrogate later. Right, but this guy behind me should be far enough away from the action. The lead pipe does have a more satisfying sound to it than the baseball bat. Whoa, that was a little bit risky. But everything worked out. Take the pipe away from the informant.
I won't recognize you when I'm done.
Focus, focus. Okay, let's just regroup.
Arkham City is
Off the
gonna
cape stun. Whoa! Just had enough time for that counter. And since I just hit the informant, I didn't think he was going to be the next target for my takedown. But just in case, stun that guy. Alright, he's down. And rather than counter him, made use of the redirect there. Let's give myself some distance. Batarang, 3, 2, and 1.
Don't make me hurt you.
I'll tell you what I know.
Thank you.
Alright, so I'm almost out of time here, so let's level up real quick. The next logical choice is the Sonic Shock Batarang. And we'll see if maybe I can make use of that in the next episode.